If your days feel like an endless grind, filled with stress, fatigue, and that stuck feeling, you're not alone. But what separates those who rise above it all from those who stay trapped comes down to a handful of simple principles. Live by them, and you'll unlock success and a more fulfilling life. Ignore them, and you'll remain stuck in the same exhausting loop. Ever wonder why nothing ever seems to change? Rule 1. Master your mindset. Your mind is the true battleground where victories are won or lost. Each day throws challenges, doubts, and fears your way. But here's the reality. Your thoughts shape your world. Fill your head with negativity, and negativity is what you'll live. But cultivate a mindset grounded in growth, discipline, and resilience, and success will inevitably follow. You must take control of your inner voice. The power of a definite purpose and the practice of auto-suggestion play a massive role in shaping your destiny. Your mind is always talking. What is it saying? Are you feeding it doubt, or are you empowering it with answers? Stop saying, "I can't," and start asking, "How can I?" Your self-talk matters more than you think. Trade excuses for action. Instead of saying, "I don't have time," learn to prioritize. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," commit to growth. Instead of "I'll start tomorrow," start today. Some of the most iconic success stories, like Henry Ford and Andrew Carnegie, credit their achievements to their unshakable belief in themselves. Every excuse you eliminate is a step closer to progress. Question the beliefs that hold you back. The high achievers in history didn't have special advantages. They simply mastered their own minds. Take Edwin C. Barnes, for instance. In the early 1900s, he had one clear goal: to work with Thomas Edison. He had no money, no connections, no formal education. Still, he refused to believe in failure. Barnes never questioned whether success was possible. He decided it was. He boarded a train to Edison's office and declared himself a business partner. Though Edison didn't accept him at first, Barnes didn't quit. He took on humble roles within Edison's company, quietly waiting for his shot. When the opportunity came, he seized it, becoming the distributor for Edison's dictation machine, and eventually a wealthy man. He saw a possibility where others saw rejection. The person, he didn't wait for the perfect moment. He made his own. He didn't wait for confidence. He acted through fear. Success always starts in the mind. When doubt creeps in, respond with decisive action. Faith and persistence are the antidotes to failure. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. Fear thrives in stillness. It inflates problems that don't even exist. But when you move forward, fear shrinks. You prove to yourself that you're capable. When fear whispers you'll fail, remind yourself that failure is part of the process. No one succeeds without falling first. Every misstep is feedback. Every mistake, a lesson. Every failure, a stepping stone toward mastery. Your mindset is the foundation for everything. Strengthen it daily. How? Read books that stretch your thinking. Engage in deep conversations that challenge your beliefs. Take time to reflect and evaluate your growth. Guard your mental space like a fortress. Pay attention to what you feed your mind. Not just food, but ideas, content, and beliefs. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher, not those who drain you. Because once you master your mind, external circumstances lose their control over your success. You become the one in charge. Your life reflects your thoughts. So if you want to change your life, start by changing the way you think. Train your mind to see opportunity where others see problems. Train it to take responsibility, not make excuses. Train it to endure when others quit. As the timeless truth goes, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And when you truly believe that, success isn't just possible, it becomes inevitable. Rule 2. Build unshakable discipline. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline is relentless. Most people wait for the right feeling or the perfect time to take action. But the ones who succeed, they move forward no matter what. They understand motivation is like chasing the wind. Here one moment, gone the next. Discipline, on the other hand, is what carries you through. It's the quiet force that gets you up when your body begs for more sleep. It's the commitment that gets you to the gym, even when everything aches. It's the inner drive to keep pushing, even when no one's watching or applauding. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results, and those who master it become unstoppable. The secret: make discipline your default. Train your mind to act regardless of mood. Then you won't need motivation. You'll move on principle. Don't ask, do I feel like it? Instead say, this is what I do. Success isn't built on random bursts of effort. It's built on consistent, intentional action, not just when you feel inspired, but every single day. Create non-negotiables, daily habits that are part of your identity, whether it's waking up early, exercising, or dedicating time to learning. These aren't optional. You don't debate with yourself. They're simply part of who you are. Strengthen your willpower like a muscle. Just like your body grows stronger through resistance, your mind grows stronger through discomfort. Start with the basics. Make your bed, read 10 pages, take a cold shower. These small acts build momentum. Over time, they rewire your brain for control and consistency. Once you dominate the basics, you can take on more, bigger goals, higher standards, greater challenges. Eventually, discipline doesn't just guide your behavior, it becomes your identity. When others give in because they don't feel like it, you press on. When motivation fades, you stay the course. When life gets hard, you don't crumble, you rise. That's the power of unbreakable discipline. Dreams don't become reality through wishes. They're built through commitment, day in, day out, action after action. That's how you win. Rule 3. Set goals that scare you. Comfort zones are the graveyards of ambition. They offer security, routine, and predictability, but they smother growth. If you never push past comfort, you'll never reach your full potential. Real success requires you to get uncomfortable, embrace uncertainty, and challenge yourself in ways that force you to evolve. Your goals should be so big, they make you uneasy, because that's how you know they're stretching you. Growth doesn't happen in safe zones. It happens where fear and doubt live. The issue is, most people aim small because they're afraid of failure. They crave control, but in playing it safe, they limit themselves. And here's the truth: you will fail anyway. No matter how cautious your goals are, setbacks will come. Playing small doesn't protect you. It guarantees mediocrity. If you never take risks, you fail by default, because you never really try. Those who achieve greatness aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who use it as fuel. If your goals don't scare you, they won't stretch you. And if they don't stretch you, they won't change you. Growth demands resistance. Progress is born in the struggle. Set targets that challenge you, clear, specific, and measurable. Break them down into actionable steps. Make them tangible so they're not just dreams, but roadmaps to success. And most importantly, commit. Not, I'll try. Not, maybe someday. Those words kill momentum. Decide that your goals are non-negotiable. Success doesn't belong to the lucky, it belongs to the relentless. The only difference between those who make it and those who don't is persistence. Refuse to let failure be a reason to quit. Let it be a reason to improve. Every loss teaches. Every mistake is information. Every fall is a chance to rise stronger. The world's most successful people aren't perfect. They're persistent. Dream bigger than ever before. Set goals just beyond your reach and chase them like your life depends on it. Step outside your comfort zone. Embrace the unknown. Commit without hesitation, because that's where greatness is born. Rule 4. Stop chasing approval. Too many people live their lives seeking validation. They hold back, stay silent, and shrink themselves just to avoid judgment. They measure their worth by others' opinions, waiting for permission to act. But here's the truth: the moment you stop caring about others' approval, you finally become free. People will judge you no matter what. Play it safe. They'll judge. Take a bold risk. they'll still judge. Someone will always have something to say. Some will cheer you on, others will criticize. Most won't even understand. But remember this, their opinions say more about them than about you. Their judgment comes from their own fears, insecurities, and limits. So why let that control your life? The only voice that truly matters is your own. If you live for approval, you'll never live for yourself. You'll stay stuck, trying to fit a mold you were never meant for. But when you start listening to your inner voice, when you trust yourself above all else, that's when everything changes. Rule 5. Embrace the struggle. That's where true strength is born. Live by your principles. Decide what truly matters to you, and never waver. Stop chasing approval. Be real. Be honest. Be you. The right people, the ones who genuinely count, will respect your authenticity, and those who don't, they were never meant to walk your path. Follow your own vision. The greatest thinkers and creators were often rejected. They faced ridicule, skepticism, and isolation, but they pressed on. They didn't shrink to fit into the mold. They saw something others didn't, and they pursued it with unwavering dedication. Be that person. Trust your journey, even when no one else understands it yet. Do what sets your soul ablaze, even if it makes no sense to others. Passion is rare. It's a force that can't be silenced by criticism. If something inspires you, energizes you, and makes you feel alive, chase it. Ignore the distractions. Silence the doubts. You don't need permission to live fully, because in the end, the regret of denying your truth is far more painful than anyone's judgment. Years from now, you won't remember who doubted you. You'll remember the chances you didn't take. So stop waiting. Stop begging for validation. Be unapologetically you, and let the world catch up. Struggle is not a signal to retreat. It's a sign you're evolving. It's the fire that strengthens your spirit, the storm that builds your foundation, the challenge that reveals your readiness. Every hardship is crafting you into who you're meant to be. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in resistance. Life isn't trying to break you. It's trying to build you. Struggles develop grit, sharpen your mindset, and forge your will. They teach you what ease never could: perseverance, adaptability, and inner power. Each setback brings a lesson. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the road. The most accomplished individuals failed more often than most dared to try. They didn't surrender when it got hard. They didn't let failure define them. They analyzed it, learned from it, and returned stronger. That's the mindset of champions. Every obstacle is a chance to rise. Most people run from discomfort, searching for shortcuts. But greatness doesn't live there. The path of ease leads nowhere. Meaningful success demands sacrifice. The biggest victories belong to those who refuse to quit when quitting seems easiest. Winners aren't always the most talented. They're the most relentless. Don't avoid pain. Use it. Don't escape the fight. Embrace it. Let it refine you. Struggle isn't your enemy. It's the tool that will elevate you. The setbacks, the exhaustion, the frustration, they're part of the process. Every time you endure, you evolve. Stronger, wiser, more unstoppable. The road to success isn't smooth, and that's why it's worth walking. If it were easy, everyone would claim it. The struggle filters out the uncommitted. It distinguishes dreamers from doers, the passive from the persistent. And when you finally reach that goal, knowing the cost, the victory will taste richer than anything handed to you. When you stop fearing adversity and start welcoming it, you become unbreakable. Hardships will challenge you, but they won't defeat you. Setbacks will come, but they won't stop you, because you've realized that struggle is your ally. Rule 6. Remove toxic people. Your surroundings shape your outcome. The people you engage with, the energy you absorb, and the standards you accept all influence your direction. If you surround yourself with unmotivated, bitter, and aimless individuals, their habits and attitudes will slowly erode your potential, often without you even noticing. But if you align yourself with the disciplined, driven, and growth-minded, they'll pull you upward. High performers expect more from themselves, and that energy is contagious. Their hunger pushes you to rise, to match their pace, to stretch your limits. Success isn't just about talent, it's about environment. Take inventory. Look closely at who's in your circle. Do they light a fire in you, or drain your spirit? Do they challenge you or coddle your comfort zone? Not everyone belongs in your life. Some are anchors, dragging you down with excuses, doubt, and small thinking. Others are engines, driving you forward with belief, action, and ambition. Cut the anchors. This isn't about cruelty. It's about clarity. Your future is too important to sacrifice for toxic relationships. You cannot let narrow minds dilute your big vision. You can't afford to let cynicism cloud your clarity. Create distance from those who dismiss your dreams or belittle your goals. Your mindset is your greatest asset. Protect it. Every conversation, every interaction, either fuels your drive or drains it. Choose your connections with intention. Build a circle that reflects your ambition, not your past. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, support you, and call you out when you fall short of your potential, because your company will either elevate you or sabotage you. That's the truth. If you want to reach new heights, place yourself in a space where growth is the norm. Seek mentors, peers, and allies who reflect your vision. Learn from those ahead of you. Rise with those beside you. You are a reflection of those around you. Make sure that reflection embodies greatness. Rule 7. Master the art of focused distraction is the enemy of destiny. In a world flooded with noise, most waste their time chasing amusement, lost in meaningless habits that drain focus and dull ambition. But success doesn't come from talent alone. It's born from discipline and concentrated effort. Those who achieve great things know this well. They guard their time like treasure. They understand that every idle hour is a missed opportunity. They don't indulge in every whim or waste their energy on distractions. Instead, they cultivate an environment of clarity and commitment. You must train your mind to block out the noise. In a world of endless temptation, the focused stand apart. They don't waste their nights in meaningless escape. They rise early, set clear goals, and attack the day with purpose. The truth is this: those who master focus will always outpace those who surrender to distraction. Value your time. If you don't, others will spend it for you. Time is the most precious currency. Use it intentionally. Carve out moments for deep work. Protect those hours. Eliminate anything that doesn't contribute to your progress. Reject distraction. Say no to obligations that don't align with your goals. Refuse the pull of comfort and ease. When you work, pour your full attention into the task. Half effort leads to half results. Scattered focus delivers nothing meaningful. Focus is power. Where your attention goes, results follow. Those who discipline their mind will always rise above those who don't. Focus is a skill. Train it, hone it, guard it. In a world where most waste their potential in shallow pursuits, the man who masters focus becomes unstoppable. Rule 8. Develop unshakable self-belief. The world will doubt you. People will question your worth, your talent, your dreams, but their opinions only have power if you accept them. The most powerful force you can possess is belief in yourself, because if you don't believe in you, why should anyone else? You must train your mind to silence the inner critic. In moments of challenge, stand firm. Don't dwell on your flaws. Remember your strengths. Recall every win, no matter how small, and let it remind you, you are capable. Speak words of strength to yourself. Your thoughts shape your path. When others say you can't, let your actions declare, watch me. Critics are background noise. The path to greatness has always been littered with doubters. The ones who rise above, they are the ones who keep moving forward, even when no one else believes in them. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's quiet certainty. It's the calm knowledge that you're prepared. The truly confident don't boast, they prove. They don't seek applause. They know their worth comes from within. You don't need the world to believe in you. You need to believe in yourself, relentlessly, consistently, unshakably. That belief will carry you through storms, through failures, through everything that was meant to break you, because in the end, self-belief is the foundation of every great achievement. Build it, protect it, and let it fuel everything you do. Rule 9. Build unshakable belief. A man must cultivate unwavering belief in himself and defend it like a precious treasure. It is the bedrock of all success. Without it, even the greatest talents fade into obscurity. He must remind himself daily that he is capable, that he is worthy, and that his path is his own to forge. The world does not reward those who shrink under the weight of doubt. History belongs to those who act with boldness, resolve, and inner strength. Once a man has anchored himself in steadfast self-belief, no setback, no resistance, no failure can knock him off course. Trust in your purpose, and others will eventually align with it. But hesitate, and life will pass you by without pause. Stand tall in your convictions. Walk forward with the certainty that you are meant for something greater, because the measure of your future is not determined by anyone else's opinion. It is shaped by the intensity of your own belief. Rule 10. Take relentless action. Ideas are worthless without execution. A man can dream, plan, and imagine a life of greatness, but unless he acts, it remains nothing more than a fantasy. Too many wait for the right moment, but the harsh truth is this: there is no perfect moment. There is only now. Every second spent waiting is a step lost. Dreams are not delayed. They are abandoned by hesitation. The world doesn't reward thinkers who never move. It rewards the brave who take the leap. Hesitation is the graveyard of progress. Overthinking kills momentum. Excuses are the comfort of those afraid to begin. A man may gather all the wisdom in the world, but if he fails to apply it, he stays stagnant. The winners are not those with the best plans. They are those who dare to act on what they have. Opportunities don't linger, they vanish. Fortune favors the bold, not the passive. You must step forward, take risks, and learn from failure. Mistakes don't define weakness, they mark the path toward mastery. The man who never fails is the man who never tries, and the one who never tries will never rise. Confidence is not inherited, it's earned through effort, through risk, through doing. No one becomes great by spectating. No one grows by merely envisioning success. The craftsman sharpens his skill by working his trade. The warrior becomes fierce through battle. The leader earns respect by making hard choices. Action breeds clarity. Growth follows motion. Strength is carved through effort, and wisdom is born from experience. Do not deceive yourself with comfort or delay. The road to greatness begins when you step out before you feel ready. The man who waits for certainty never begins. It's not the cautious dreamer who shapes the world. It's the doer, the one who moves, who stumbles, who adapts, who keeps going despite the unknown. So stop holding back. Stop waiting for signs. No future is built by standing still. The greats didn't wait. They leapt. They figured it out as they moved. They made mistakes, learned quickly, and kept pressing forward. Take the step. Take the risk. Start now, because the only road that leads to greatness is paved by the actions you take today. Move fast, move with purpose, and let nothing stand in your way. In the end, it is not the man who dreams, it is the man who moves, who shapes his destiny. Rule 11. Never stop evolving. There is no final destination when it comes to growth. There is no point at which a man has learned all there is to know, or reached a level where progress is no longer necessary. The moment a man believes he's finished, he begins to fade. Stagnation is the slow death of potential. Complacency is the quiet killer of excellence. If a man wants to live a life of power, purpose, and fulfillment, he must commit to continuous evolution. True success is not a one-time achievement. It is a lifelong pursuit. Growth must become a way of life. The mind, like the body, must be trained and nourished. Neglect it, and it weakens. Feed it with new skills, new ideas, new challenges, and it sharpens like a blade. The man who refuses to improve himself becomes unfit to handle the world's demands. Comfort is a seductive trap. It lures the weak into stillness, but those who chase greatness never rest. They stretch, they strive, they seek. A man must welcome challenge, not run from it. He must push beyond what is familiar. Good enough is the language of the unfulfilled. The man who never tests his limits lives a life half-lived. The greatest investment a man can make is in himself. Wealth, status, titles, these may come and go, but a mind that has been sharpened through discipline and effort becomes a tool of endless value. Knowledge, skill, and inner strength, these are the real treasures. Success is not measured by arrival, it is measured by constant advancement. The wise understand this. Every mountain climbed reveals another beyond it. There is always more to learn, more to become. So stay sharp, stay hungry. Let each day bring a lesson. Push yourself, learn something new. Strengthen your mind, your skills, your spirit. Don't let time pass without progress. Curiosity fuels growth. Experience builds wisdom. Discipline forges greatness. The years will move on, whether you do or not. But only those who grow will look back with pride. Because in the end, the person you become, not what you own, or what others think of you, is your truest legacy. No amount of money or recognition will surpass the value of a strong mind and an unbreakable spirit, both earned through a life of relentless self-improvement.